Hola, mi gente. Greetings. ¿Cómo estamos? Hi, Pisces. How are you? I had Aquarius in the dark, baby. I had to turn the light on for you. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I love you. Hola, mi gente. Greetings. ¿Cómo estamos? How are we? Ya tú sabes quién soy. It is me, Che Alexander, la negra que tiene sazón, of sprinkled with sazón apothecary and botanica. How are you? We are here celebrating the new moon, new dark moon, new black moon in Capricorn. It is our final new moon of the year of 2024, but it is the second new moon of the month of December, which is why it's called the black moon. Blue moons are 2 full moons in a month. Black moons are 2 new moons in a month. And so I spoke a little bit more about that. Please do go watch the collective IG reading for this transit. But Pisces, and look at you, you're literally right there on the bottom. So we know it's your time. Pisces, this reading is for you to figure out what is the energy, what is being highlighted, invited under this lunation for the next 2 weeks until we move into the full moon energy. What is Spirit asking you to focus on? So, of course, this is a collective reading. Some of y'all Pisces are moving too fast. Some of y'all moving too fast. I know it was stagnation before, but goddamn, you don't have to hit the ground running. Some of y'all moving too fast. You're going to blow your brakes. Wear them right down. That's how true it is. I'm not going to keep these, but let's see. Capricorn and Taurus, grounding, earth energy. So yeah, some of you may need that, Pisces, but let's see. This is a collective reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Lilith, Chiron, 10th house and North Node. We ask that only spirits of light into, look, I literally said 10th house. 10th house is ruled by Capricorn. Again, some of you really need some grounding. I'm not keeping these cards, but goddamn, they got a lot to say. Holy Spirit and angels, archangels, Egun, ancestors of light. We ask that only spirits of light continue to enter into this space and that spirits of darkness find their light elsewhere. You are not welcome here. Please, get a fucking life. What is it that we need to know, Spirit, for the collective energy of Pisces? What do they need to pay attention to under this lunation of the new dark moon in Capricorn? And what is the energy that they should be focused on heading into the new year? Number 52, trine, sextile, symbiosis. Number 7, Libra, balance. Give me one more. Midheaven, Pinnacle. Okay, and then clarify, give me tarot. I'll pull it down here. Can you see these? You can't really see. That's okay. That's all right. That gives you a little bit more. What does Pisces need to know at this time, Spirit? The Hermit, your sister sign. Virgo. Strength, Leo. Leo energy. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know or pay attention to? My Lord. The Fool in reverse. The Fool in reverse. Like I said before, going too fast, moving too fast. The Tower and the Ace of Pentacles, Pisces. Okay, clarify the Hermit for me. What is this Virgo energy? Why is it present in Pisces reading? What is it? Temperance and the Ace of Cups. So Sagittarius comes out to clarify Virgo. Clarify strength. Whoa. Yep. Page of Cups. I'll get that in a second. Clarify the Fool. Knight of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Tower. The Emperor in reverse. You got a lot of major arcana coming out here, Pisces. So, Page of Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, clarify. The Empress in reverse. A shit ton of major arcana coming out here in reverse. This is the page. Balance. Remember, balance, symbiosis, and midheaven came out for you in your oracles. Yes, you have Magician on the top. Lots of Mercury influence here also, and the Two of Pentacles. All right, Pisces, you got a lot going on, my love. First things first, I'm going to say to you, for those of you who this resonates with, who are moving too fast, I need you to remember the last time you did too much. For those Pisces who are paying or watching this right now and in agreement, yes, I do feel like I'm moving too fast. Yes, I do feel like rushed, or maybe you don't even see it as a negative. Maybe you just see it like, yes, I'm finally getting things done. I'm productive. I'm ripping and running, especially after a period of stagnation or inertia or dormancy or depression or inconsistency, feeling like you don't know where to go. Now you do have an idea of what you want, so you feel like you have to go. I'm warning against that, Pisces, because again, to my point, like I said, the last time you overexerted yourself, you ended up in the hospital, didn't you? The last time you did too much, Pisces, you thought you were losing your fucking mind. You thought you were losing your medulla, because it was like fools rush in. There was so many ideas coming to you and you felt you had to execute them. There were so many social invitations and you felt like, I have to say yes because people weren't inviting me for a long time. Then you ended up in the hospital, burnt out, dehydrated, stressed out. And were those people in your corner, those people that you were rushing to say yes to? Oh, I gotta go holiday shopping for this, did they all get you gifts? Did they say thank you in a real gratuitous way? Oh, I have all these meetings for work and I have to. Would they spit on you if you were on fire? Would they consider posting your job description a week after you died? Would they give you a little bit of room to breathe? If the answer is no, or it's inconclusive, you don't know for sure, then I need you to chill. I need you to chill on who you're saying yes to, what you're ripping and running around doing. Because the warning here with this Hermit and Temperance is that whatever is driving this, whatever the force is behind this motivation or this urgency, they're saying if you keep at that pace, you're going to fall out of love with it. So if you are running around and trying to create new opportunities, you want to build your brand, you're posting like crazy on social media, they're saying if you don't stop that, if you don't come up with a real disciplined plan for how that's going to work out in the next couple of weeks, let's say the next 6 weeks till the not the autumn, the spring equinox, right? If you're not thinking about, again, critically, how whatever you're implementing, putting in place now, between now and the equinox is going to pan out, that you're going to run yourself ragged spiral yourself into a place you don't want to be. And by the time you launch, by the time you soft open, by the time you debut, whatever it is, you're going to fucking hate it. Because you did too much to get there instead of pacing yourself. So that's for some of you. The other message or warning here that I'm picking up for you, Pisces, is around bitterness. You see the Emperor and the Empress are both in reverse. They are clarifying the Tower here. Midheaven and balance here. And strength is clarified by the Page of Cups. So what I do feel here for some people regarding a romantic relationship, a marriage, a union, a custody battle, a divorce where you have to split assets, I feel like someone, either you, Pisces, or your person, or the collective influence that you let have on the situation, how many friends and people in your network or community you were chatting to about this, their collective influence shifted this to an imbalanced state of being, right? If it wasn't just you or just your person, right? And so I do feel that, Pisces, somebody here in this situation has made a bad decision. Someone has moved too quickly. That's what this Page of Cups is telling me. And this strength. Someone made a hasty decision. Say, yeah, fuck you. I want to get divorced, out of ego because their feelings were hurt. And now they're like, wait. I should have just waited until the end of the year to say that, because then we could have filed our taxes jointly and then I could be leaving with more. It's not that you don't feel the same. It's not that necessarily your decision about the thing has switched in any way, but the approach has changed. This may have come to you during that full moon in Gemini 2 weeks ago, because that moon was teaching us there are multiple ways to do things. We can approach this differently, right? And so now here you are at this new moon, and something is coming to surface. Something from the past is coming to surface, because again, this is the last new moon of the year. It's an introspective moon, but also that blackness, that void of the black moon is calling us to look deeper into the abyss and seeing what can be made out of nothing, what can be created out of nothing. And so if you looked deep enough into the way that you handled this situation, this relationship, this job, etc., you could have seen where some of the things that gone to shit were still viable enough to create manure. But still, some things went to shit and they decomposed it, right? They decomposed. They composted or decomposed. But you could turn that into fertilizer for something new to grow. But for some of you here, Pisces, it is beyond repair, right? Because people were just too liberal with their words and their tongues, and they weren't thinking about what could possibly be salvaged, or why would I, like, the energy in the situation was like, why do I even care what I can still get from this person? I don't care about salvaging anything, like, right? Like, fuck them. Déjalo ahí, suéltalo. Let it go. But now, again, this is a general, so it's not going to resonate for everybody, but for some of you, you pulled that trigger too fast. And now there's just bitterness here. So because it's a general, I'm not going to go any deeper into it and see what we can do to reconcile. If this resonates for you, Pisces, and you feel like, oh shit, maybe that's me, maybe I move too fast, then come book your personal reading. We can talk about it. But for the sake of the collective, it does feel like this tower moment here was a little bit premature. It was a little bit guided or motivated by ego, or by trying to prove a point. Just like, I don't need you, right? Like, you don't want to be with me anymore. You petitioned for divorce first. You served me. So I'm not going to sit here and ask for anything to ease my pain. Fuck it. We'll do it your way. I'll be cold, just as cold as you are. I'm moving on. I don't need it. But now somebody's sitting here going, damn, I shouldn't have signed those papers so quick. I should have waited until I should have asked for, right? And so, if that resonates for you and you are that person who it connects with, I would definitely say get a reading. But also sit with yourself. This is the moon for introspection. Sit with yourself and be honest and ask yourself, if I needed to do this all over again, what would I do differently? What needs to be done differently? What still needs to be negotiated here? And can I put my pride aside to make that thing happen? Also, what's being highlighted here, because it's a new black moon, right? It's full of possibilities. Pisces, I really want you to invite a new way to be connected to your emotion. So this means a brand new approach, doing things totally differently, right? If you are a Pisces who is immediately defensive, then in January, as we move through the energy of this new moon and into the new year, I want you to take a pause before you react. If you're usually, a person who's like, for anything, people are like, oh my God, Happy New Year. You're like, Happy New Year. Take a second. Take a second before you give all of your energy away, before you reciprocate that, right? Just take a second to sit in it. I feel what I'm feeling here, Pisces. With this strength card, especially too, and Libra, this balance card is so loud. It feels like there is a grappling on identity. I feel like, Pisces, you're making decisions out of desperation, again, out of ego, because you want to appear to be a certain way, appear to be stronger, appear to be more independent. And I feel like there's a lot of inconsistency in how you are consistent, a lot of inconsistency on how you are viewing yourself. Like, one day you wake up feeling strong and stoic and you know who you are and you take no shit and you take no prisoners. And then the next day you automatically regret that decision. And we know that the flip-floppy nature of Pisces is natural. You are fish moving in two different directions. But for some of you, you had a really good baseline that you were operating from. Some of you were doing really, really well. You were focused on your intentions. You were more rooted in what it is that you wanted from a person. You were not allowing yourself to be manipulated. You weren't doing the manipulating, and something changed. Something switched in these last couple of weeks, since December has been here, really. So if you're one of those people, Pisces, I'm going to say get back on track. Get back to doing the things that you were doing. Some of you are lapsing in your routines as well. Look at that sixth house. If you have Pisces in your sixth house, you may struggle with those routines, like taking showers every day and making sure you're eating every day, taking the supplements. You need to be consistent if you want to feel consistent, right? So Pisces, if you recognize, when I take my lion's mane tincture, my brain function is of optimal quality. I can remember things more. I don't have that haze and that fog. I don't lose my keys, and I don't forget that I have a Zoom that I'm supposed to be logged into. And you like that feeling, but then for some of you, you go, oh, but that's not me. It's not really me. Like I'm a forgetful person. The lion's mane makes me feel too. You need the lion's mane though. You can acknowledge that those herbal supplements, those pills, whatever it is, were supporting your visions and your goals for a different version of yourself. Just because it is foreign doesn't mean that it is bad. But some of you, Pisces, need to recommit to what it is that you say you want to feel and how you say you want to show up in the world, because you will never trust yourself in your decisions. You'll always backslide or go backwards if you feel like, I made a choice, I'm trying a thing, and it doesn't really suit me. I want to be as chaotic and defunct as I used to be. I feel like your spirit wants to grow, but there is some bitterness, there was some quickness, some hastiness here, and there's also for some of you a loss of identity. I hope that was helpful for someone. I'm going to leave it there. If you want to connect on a personal level, year ahead readings, the registration is closing on January 20th for those. You will not be able to book past January 20th. So if you want to know, get a peek inside your year ahead, please do go ahead and book. There's herbal consultations for those who are feeling a little bit funky on the physical side. If you are having any physical maladies, headaches, tension, herbs can be your friend. And so if plant medicine is something that you're looking forward to exploring, then you can book an herbal consultation. And then, of course, all the other things, altar building sessions and regular one-on-one tarot readings. And I have some classes coming down the pike. So I hope to see you then soon. I love you, Pisces, and happy new day, happy new moon, happy new week, happy new month, happy new year, happy 2025, y'all. I love you. Thank you for rocking with me. Mwah. Peace.